I featured Super Mario Land on the Game Boy on this channel a few days ago. Someone in the replies mentioned Croc. They were referencing Croc 1 and 2 on the Sony PlayStation, but it did get me thinking. I've never played Croc on any system. I want to see what this one's like on the Game Boy Color, but I will also take a look at Croc 1, maybe Croc 2 on the PS1 at some point, because the person in the replies did make a big statement. They claimed that Croc and Croc 2 on the PS1 are better games than Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Now, opinions are always welcome. I can't agree nor disagree because I haven't played any Croc games. So like I say, well, it's very quick. Yeah, like I say, let's start with Croc on the Game Boy Color because I love the Game Boy Color and we don't feature enough Game Boy Color content on this channel. Straight away, I really like the graphical style on this. I love how colourful everything is. I like the big sprites, but I do not like how Croc handles or controls. And I will have to say that Croc on the PS1 is a 3D game, basically. So I'm assuming that's where you got the comparison to Mario 64 from. Again, I haven't played any of these games before. And my first impressions of this is, it's okay. It's a little bit too quick for me. Everything's flying around. And I'm not entirely sure on the jump mechanic in this, because Croc seems to... I'm assuming this is Croc. He is a crocodile. Yeah, everything seems to, like, lock on. It's difficult to describe what I actually mean by saying that, but, like, when I jump onto a ledge... It's like the game kind of helps me do it. It's very strange. So, I'm just making assumptions here, but I guess this was targeted, or rather the target demographic for this game, this specific one on the Game Boy Color, was the younger gamer. I'm not sure. I do remember seeing the Croc games, especially the PS1 games, but like I say, never got round to playing them. And Mario 64 is one of my favourite video games of all time. So, like I said earlier, I will feature Croc and Croc 2. Probably just go straight to Croc 2 on the PS1 on the channel. And I'll let you know if I think your statement is correct. I mean, it can't be incorrect because it's just your opinion, of course. But yeah, I'll let you know what I think. Because Mario 64, there's some big boots to fill, they are. But as for this, it's okay. It's okay. Now, in the Mario Land video, I did have a bit of a moan and groan about it. I'm not a big fan of Mario Land. I love Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Is it the 12 golden coins? No, it's 6 golden coins, isn't it? I love that game. I should know the name of it if I love it. Mario Land, though... I'm not keen on it at all. It's not a bad game, it's just not for me. Is it better than this? Yes, I think Mario Land is still a better game than this. I mean, this is Game Boy Color, so you shouldn't really compare. It looks really nice, I think. But it's not better than Mario Land. Mario Land just does the platforming better than this. This feels too quick. Look at it, everything... It's like the emulator, because I'm emulating this via RetroArch. It's like I've got it on like a +1 or +2 speed or something. But apparently, well, I say apparently, I don't know this, but I'm assuming this is emulating it as the game would have looked and played on your Game Boy Color back in the day. But if it is targeted at the younger gamer, I can see why it's holding my hand a little bit here. I thought it was Yoshi then. Because, like I say, jumping from platform to platform in there... I mean, this is so Mario World, isn't it? This map here. Yeah, jumping from platform to platform, it kind of locks on. It's very strange. I don't know if this is just a me thing and like... Yeah, or it is a design choice from the developers of this game. But, it's not one of the best platformers I've played. And, yeah, let's just say that. Is it a bad game? No, not at all. It's playable. It works. From my short experience with it so far, it's not buggy. There aren't any obvious glitches or weird stuff going on. Graphically, it looks fantastic. Music's okay. It's a bit annoying. But it's not a Mario game for me. But I'll try and get the Croc, or I'll try and play Croc, or Croc 2 on PS1 at some point this week. As I'm recording this, of course. You might be watching this video in 2026. But yeah, I'll try and get that done, the video, because this is like the appetizer for that video. I'm intrigued now. But like I said earlier, we don't feature enough Game Boy Color, so this was a decent place to start with the Croc series. It's very easy, guys. And you know me, I'm not usually the best at playing and commentating at the same time. But it's very easy. I'm assuming these crystal things are your Sonic rings. It's got elements of Mario World and elements of Sonic the Hedgehog. But it's like, they're everywhere, these crystals, and it doesn't seem like... Oh, actually, I was going to say, it doesn't seem like you lose a lot of crystals when you get hit. You do lose quite a few, actually. Okay. But look at it flying about. It's making me dizzy playing this, I must say. I wouldn't have liked this on the tiny Game Boy Color screen. Not a chance. I would have felt uncomfortable playing this. Let me know if you've played this version of Croc, guys. Don't... or you could do what you want. I was going to say save is the better word than don't. Save your thoughts on Croc and Croc 2 until I do the Croc 2 video on PS1. The Croc 2 v Mario 64 thing. Have I opened a can of worms here? Again, I don't... I always welcome opinions on the channel, in the comments. So always play nice, be friendly, guys. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, of course. Because a lot of people criticise my views when I made the Mario World video a few months ago. When I say it was too easy, Mario World, it spoiled my fun with the game back in the day. Is it a amazing or superb game? Yes, it is. But it was too easy and I got bored relatively quickly with that game, unlike masterpiece Mario games, in my opinion, Mario 64 and Mario 3. But yeah, this is okay. It's if it is targeted at the younger gamer, this is fine. I would like, or my son would enjoy this, and I'd be fine with my son playing this kind of game. If it's not targeted at the younger gamer, it's a bit of a head scratcher for me. It must be. It must be. It's called Croc. It's... Oh, look how Mario World this is. Yeah, it's, I was going to say it's a cash grab. I think that's unfair because there are a lot of Croc games, and I think people do really like the Croc games on the PlayStation. But again, I don't know a lot about this series. I've died. Have I died? Was that death? Did I have 8 lives before? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention, guys. And that's what I mean. It's very easy to just blast through these stages. Very, very straightforward. But yeah, I don't like the platforming in Mario Land, but I say don't like it. It's not as good as other Mario games. It's not as tight. But it's still better than this, in my opinion. It's still got that quality. This is missing an ingredient or two, this is. But, yeah, I'm glad I finally got to play a Croc game. And... yeah, I want to see what it's like in the 3D environments, basically. That's when... that'll be the proof of the pudding. Proof in the pudding? What is it saying? That's the proof of the pudding. I don't know. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a very long day. But I really wanted to get a Croc video up because... that's all I think about is Croc these days. I like the level design, I must say. The stages are pretty cool. A bit basic, a bit Bobby basic, but they're pretty cool. But yeah, it's a quick look at Croc on the Game Boy Color. Like I say, keep an eye out for the Croc video, Croc 2 on PS1. Actually, guys, let me know in the replies, Croc or Croc 2 on the PS1, which is better, and what will I enjoy more? You know my tastes by now. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon.